Like, holy crap, hello you beautiful people, it's Ashton Williams, community manager here at Infinity Ward, to tell you about our latest patch to the game and things we're planning in the coming soon black hole. The biggest new addition to our game are 3 new weapons: the RVN assault rifle, the UMD pistol, and the axe melee weapon. If you guys watched Schwantz's latest Call of Duty news video, you already knew these were coming. The RVN AR is a 2-burst assault rifle, which is like edgy and weird from previous guns, but you could also pull it apart to one-hit melee people at close range to make it look like a police officer tasing a black guy. Nah, that doesn't seem right. Wouldn't they just straight up shoot them instead? Whatever. The base variant of this gun is free for season pass owners, and for smart people that didn't throw their money away on broken promises, you could unlock it via a challenge. OMG, so this is what it feels like to not be a total sellout in terms of micro DLC. Thanks, Activision. The UMD is a pistol, which we basically took the EMC gun model and perma-added a sight along with a rear stock, but good news here, you can also unlock this via a challenge to equip an energy pistol with a sight and prestige accessory, then get 200 kills. Lastly, the axe is a melee weapon much like it is in Zombies, but in another Shyamalan-like twist. You could totally throw this axe like in the game that everybody's running back to for Call of Duty now, Black Ops 3. Oh, and before I forget, hey, isn't that a song by a band with dudes with scary masks on? Anyways, we're also cracking down on pay to chance to win by moving 5 weapons from supply drop only to being craftable in the prototype lab. The Reaver Machete, the Volk Corruption, the ERAD Destiny, the DMR Binary, and the DCM-8 Even Keel. This is in addition to the many variants and new beepity bops to play dress up with that we added, thus lowering even further your chances of getting salvage from duplicates to actually craft these items, regardless if we're making things more earnable. Don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. On to the actual fixes. We've implemented a kill trade feature for ballistic and energy weapons. Totally rad. This is something that's been in Halo and Battlefield games from the beginning of time, but we're just getting around to doing it. However, since people would probably go bananas, BANANAS, at the thought that you're not dying because you're on the good end of lag compensation with your shitty internet and our bad infrastructure, we've disabled it by default, and it can be turned on only in custom matches. Something that was a bug for occurring too often in Battlefield 4 is now totes a feature in Call of Duty. Funny how that works. Speaking of bad infrastructure, we fix various bugs that would appear after a host migration because Activision is spelled with a $sign and somehow can't afford to outfit us with dedicated servers, even though it's 2017. We also added a 360-degree rotation in the customization menu so you could check yourself out like I do when putting on outfits in the full-length mirror. Also, the last weapon used in the Winner's Circle and ripping off of Blacklight Retribution, now the ability to use 4 taunts instead of just 1. And because we did all of these things at once, there of course is a new bug where the 3rd place winner is actually facing the wrong way, so you can't even see the taunt in the show-off part. That actually came up on our stream yesterday, which was totes so much fun. About that stream, we announced some things that we were working on in the coming soon category that are still, you guessed it, coming soon. Again, if you're a frequent watcher of Schwantz's content, he's like Miss Cleo with these predictions, because there's a new mission team, Blood Anvil, and a new feature for score streaks, which you guys already know what it is, even though I'm being all cryptic like a Zombies developer. We're also planning on introducing a new set of prestiges with new unlockables and a revamp of the emblems and icons, since, like those shitty camos, we need a second pass to make them acceptable to everyone with eyes. Speaking of prestige, classic weapons will be getting updates to enable deatomizer strikes with them, such that the game will halt to a snail's pace with people camping for streaks. Some Mach 2 weapons will get a bump in XP increase to be more than 15%, thus incentivizing using COD points to buy supply drops since these aren't craftable. Oh, and that emblem editor feature that we said was going to happen at the end of February, but now got pushed back to mid-March. Yeah, that's still on target for mid-March instead of at launch like every other past game. But guys, don't make things that are gross. I know how you gamers think. Keep it PG-13 at least, or or else we'll have to take that feature away from you. Just like a parent considering that COD stands for Child Online Daycare anyways. Not like you missed that feature much since you've gone without it for 4 months now. Oh, and for those Season Pass owners on Xbox and PC, God help those people, the Sabotage DLC will drop tomorrow, March 2nd, and hopefully this time we'll actually have playlists that make sense for the new maps and segregating the already small community. Wait, what? Activision is going to have a booth at E3 2017 to show off the next Call of Duty game and maybe Destiny 2, even though they didn't have one for E3 2016? Sorry, I just thought Activision actually believed in us, but it's clear that they don't even want to show us off, and now can't wait to push the next disposable game out the door.